Hey everyone, thank you for clicking on this video. Today, we're going to be taking a look at what I think will be coming in the next season of Fortnite. So as of recording this, it's Chapter 5, Season 2. And this chapter so far has gone relatively middle of the road. There's a lot of people that really are enjoying it and a lot of people that seem to really hate the game, if my comment section is anything to go by. So if this is you here and you're one of the people who watch my channel but aren't subscribed, please consider doing that. And if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and of course leave a like because it helps me out a ton. So with all that being said, I hope you enjoy the video and thank you for being here. So what could be coming next for Fortnite? Well, they usually change quite a few things when we get a new season and I want to discuss that. So firstly, I did want to discuss when this chapter overall is actually going to end, because recently with chapter 3 and 4 they ended both of them on the 4th season. So does that mean that this chapter is going to go season 1, 2, 3, 4 and then they're going to move on to chapter 6? Now this might be a big call, but I actually don't think this is the case. Epic Games, weirdly enough, I'm not sure why I sort of get this feel, but they seem to be enjoying making the game a lot more than what they were in the last two chapters. Those two chapters were very mixed. They had a lot of good seasons, a lot of bad seasons, but the bad seasons really stood out. And if you haven't seen my videos on sort of ranking the worst seasons, a lot of them are actually from chapter 3 and chapter 4. Now when you compare that to chapter 1 and 2, which had 10 seasons and 8 seasons, both of them, they had seasons that weren't great, but majority of them are still looked on pretty favorably. A lot of people really love them. But those two, at least to me, and I know a lot of the fan base, just don't think that those two chapters were particularly great. Sure, they may have amped up the things such as story and gameplay, but a lot of the changes that they made just didn't really connect with people. And with chapter 5, I might be alone on this, but it feels as if they're enjoying making the game more. They haven't made too many sort of big leaps when it comes to storytelling, but all the changes to gameplay and all the new items and things they're adding and the collaborations, something just feels like they're more motivated in a way. And I actually think they might take it to maybe 5 seasons, maybe 6. I could be wrong. They could take it to 10 seasons, they could take it to 4 again. I don't know, but my prediction, and it's going to be wrong, but my prediction is that they might take it out to maybe 5 or even 6 seasons in chapter 5. So with that being said, what is next for chapter 5? Season 3 is coming up, not that soon, but I wanted to discuss it. And they always make changes, and the first thing I wanted to discuss is something that they change in every season, and that's the map. Now this isn't guaranteed, and like everything that I say for the rest of this video, it is not guaranteed or confirmed. Funnily enough, I don't actually work for Epic Games, so everything I say here, it could be 100% wrong. I'm just basing this off of things that I think could happen, things that have happened in the past, etc. And I think that the map will get changed in some way. I don't think it'll be a massive change. I think that they're changing the map solely at the start of each chapter. I could be wrong on that, of course, but I feel like they'll maybe add a couple new locations. Whether they'll get rid of the locations added in season 2, we don't know. Whether they'll keep them and maybe get rid of like other locations. For example, they could replace, reckless railways and fencing fields with 2 new locations while leaving the 2 new ones from season 2 intact. We don't know. But I feel like it's likely they'll remove the new locations and maybe find a new spot on the map to put the location or the locations for season 3. Now, in terms of gameplay, I don't think too much will actually be changed. I feel like, again, they'll sort of leave that for chapter 6 to make any big sort of changes. But they could make small changes to something that a lot of people really want, and look, I doubt it, but they could make changes to the lobby or to specifically the item shop and people's lockers. A lot of people want them to sort of change how that looks, so I doubt it, but they might sort of refresh that and might change how the actual game looks aesthetically in some ways. Now, I know that it's very unlikely, but I feel like there is a chance, and this has been leaked, so it could be true. But what's the actual theme going to be for the next season? It could be another Marvel season. Now, I'm actually not a big Marvel person, so I personally hope this isn't the case. But if it is, that obviously is good news for a lot of you. And I feel as if this would obviously rack in a whole bunch of money. So it'll be interesting to see what changes come in the next season of Fortnite. We know the map will change. We know they'll add sort of new elements of their gameplay based on the Battle Pass. They'll likely add in items to do with those characters, like how in Season 2 we have weapons for Hades and all the other sort of characters in the Battle Pass that you can use in Battle Royale. So they'll likely add in items to match with the Battle Pass characters as well. So let me know in the comments, what do you think will be coming next? What do you think the theme will be? Do you reckon it'll be original characters, or do you reckon it'll be like how Season 2 was already existing characters? Is Season 3 going to be Marvel and have a similar trend, or are they going to make a whole new original Battle Pass like in Season 1 of Chapter 5? I hope you enjoyed. Consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next video.